So today is Sunday. I'm going to take my drone out today and fly it locally there, up at the bridge maybe, and down in the village of Broadford, and maybe go up to the bog, just for the sake of flying it. Haven't flown it for a while. It's a bit windy now this morning for flying the drone, but hopefully we'll be able to fly it for a bit anyway. But I know I'm going to get weather warnings. The little control they have on the app gives you weather warnings when the temperature or when the airspeed gets up to a certain level, and it gives you a fast wind warning or something like that. So it could be messy enough now. It mightn't work. I'll try it anyway. We'll see. I'm going to head up now to the bridge there, crossing the M4, just the far side of Broadford. So. Pretty windy here now, up on top of the bridge. Not so sure how this is going to work or how it'll go, my drone, but anyway, you can see the traffic there behind me, crossing the M4, or it's on the M4, and this bridge spans the M4, so it's a bit windy, but anyway, we'll have a go and see. Be careful about the traffic. Have to be careful about the traffic coming and going there, so no problem though really, so always have to keep an eye out. How are you? I'm only trying on this bridge here. Entertaining. Yeah. I know, yeah. Well, I have a license now for it. I'm aware of the law and the situation as well. Well, I am, because there's no problem flying over traffic. If anything causes an accident, there's an issue, you know what I mean? But there's nothing. Look, I'll be going shortly anyway. Right? I do. Right. That was an interesting exchange with the guard, because he was asking me why I was flying it, and I said entertainment, and he says, are you aware you're not supposed to fly it over traffic? And I said, well, in fact, I have a license for this, and I am allowed to fly it over traffic. There's no problem flying it over traffic. He says, you probably know more about the law in this area than I do. I said, to be honest with you, I do have a license for it, and there's no issue with flying it over traffic. But he says, it would be if there's an accident. I said, anything that causes an accident is going to be an issue. So likely to cause an accident than anything else, quite frankly, or speeding or anything. Anyway, he was very nice about it, nice guard, and he wasn't overly familiar, I don't think, with the laws surrounding flying of drones and so on, so that's the story there. Getting questioned by a guard on a Sunday morning in Broadford at 10:30 is an unforeseen circumstance, to put it mildly, given that I haven't seen a guard in Broadford for a long, long time. But anyway, he just happened to be driving by in his van, his Garda van, and he obviously stopped. With some coincidence though that I happened to be just flying my drone at the time, and not only that, but I couldn't actually deny the evidence, given that the drone was actually hovering on the footpath at the same time as I was talking to him in his van. Having said that, I'm not breaking the law. There's no issue with flying a drone over traffic. I have a licence, and I've looked into it. I understand the legal situation. So he accepted that, and he was very, very nice about it. So there you go. But there's some irony on a Sunday morning to be chatted up to by a guard when, as I say, we wouldn't have seen a guard here for a long, long time. Now I'm going to fly it over Broadford again. I'm going to give it one more go over Broadford, and then I'm going to go up to the bog. So I'm going to let her rip here again now. So the battery doesn't last very long on this. So I've about 50% left. I might just tip up to the bog now and take a little bit of video up there in the bog and use the rest of the 50% that I have in the video, or have in the drone. It's very windy here now in the bog, very exposed. I'll have a go, but it's pretty windy. I'm not so sure how it's going to go, but we'll try it anyway. Jesus Christ, she was nearly blowing into me. I'm going to go back out over that bog. That's it, it's nice and dry. Just a bog now at Broadford. I don't know what the name of the bog is actually. It has a name. The locals would know. I just don't know. I wouldn't have spent much time here on the bog. My father did alright, but I didn't. Sometimes it's strange coming back up here to a place where I knew my father was a young lad, because he told me there one time he can remember being up here working on the bog because his parents told him he had to do that, and he could actually hear the kicking of a football down in the village, or from the school in the village, and he was mad to get playing football, but he had to do his duty up here in the bog. So kind of reminds me, I'm always thinking of my father when I come up here, especially this time of the year, Christmas. Back home now, and I might as well empty the battery in this and be done with it. Just get a little bit of juice out of it. There's only about 30% battery left, I think. So just do a couple of quick flights and that'll be that. It's looking to connect to the aircraft. She's connecting there now and we're ready to rock.
Home point updated.
She's still struggling there in the wind a little bit, but it's pretty good, still pretty reliable. It's very, very accurate. There she is coming back to me there now. It's very good. It's going to go like a rocket now. This is straight up in the air, it goes. Straight up. You always need to be careful though about wires, overhead wires, cables and stuff like that. But it's pretty accurate, it's very accurate in fact. And it's going to come straight down there to me. Even though it's been knocked around upstairs or up above by the wind and so on. It's coming back down there now. Down to 26% now on the battery. It's getting a bit low, so it's getting very low now. I'm getting a low battery warning, so I'm just going to bring it back. It's going to return to the home point in 10 seconds, as you heard there. Jesus Christ, it's going up. I'm coming down.
Return to home.
Some fucking malfunction now. It's actually going up, not coming down. She needs to come down to me. Jesus Christ, come on. It's gone miles away. It's literally gone fucking miles away. And I've lost control completely.
Critically low battery warning.
It's gone ape shit on me, unfortunately. It's gonna fucking crash now someplace. It's gonna actually crash. It's actually landing now, unfortunately. I'll have to go
low battery warning.
Find the bloody thing. I think it's landing out in Gally's Field. Hope to Jesus it is. Jesus Christ, it's across the road now. I'm gonna have to go and get this, try and find it. My drone is after crash landing someplace. I have to go and find it now. There is a thing on the app that allows you to find it, but Jesus Christ, it shouldn't have done what it did. It just lost control completely and was heading in the wrong direction. So I'm going to have to go now and try and find it. There is a thing on this that it sends out a signal, and it should hopefully tell me where it is. But Jesus, if it's on the road or anything and the car's driven over it, that'll be that. So we'll see. Have to figure out this app now, because I can't remember how exactly I get the thing to indicate where it is. But anyway, I'll have to look for it. So that's where we're headed now. When I get near where the drone is, I can turn on my app here, and you'll see it should start flashing and beeping. But I want to get close to it enough first. It's out in some field down here, so I'm going to have to wait till I get closer to it and then ask it to start flashing and beeping, and once it does, then I'm going to have to go out and retrieve it. I think I'm getting closer to it because the map here on this app is telling me I'm getting closer, as you can see. There's the map, and that's the controller, and I can turn on flashing and beeping when I get closer to it, but I need to get closer to it first. I'm not too far away now, and I'm hoping that it's not on the bloody road. So I'm going to turn on flashing and beeping shortly. I think it's out in this field here, and if it is, I'm going to have to, it's very close here actually now. So I'm going to turn on flashing and beeping. Hope to Jesus it finds it. Tells me now the aircraft is not connected, can't flash and beep. So can't flash and beep. It's out in this field or someplace, so I'm going to have to climb out and try and retrieve it. According to this, it's not far away. It's in that bloody field, I think. I'm hoping anyway. According to my map now, I'm close enough to it. So I'm hoping it's down here in this field somewhere. This is indicating we're getting closer. So if I can sign of it now, hope the J's not in the ditch. If it is, I'm going to have a hard time. Now, this map is indicating that we're practically there. Aircraft not connected. Can't do the flashing and beeping thing. Jesus Christ. Where is my drone? And I'm right at, geez, there it is there, look. There's the fucking drone. That's fantastic. Spot on. Delighted with that now. Delighted with that. So I have to get across there. Oh! It looks in good shape. Looks in good shape now. Thankfully. Looks alright. Looks undamaged. It landed here. I don't know why the hell it landed here though, because it should have returned to the home point. And the home point updates every time you fly it, so the home point should have been at my home where I took the last flight from. I don't know why the hell it was here. And I could see the battery was really low, and I was happy that I was able to bring it back. But unfortunately, it wasn't responding to the controls, and it was going in the opposite bloody direction. It was going in the wrong direction. But this shit. Oh, it's going in the wrong direction. Anyway, good news is I have it back. So delighted with that, and it looks to be in one piece. Just need to charge it up now. That's a slowest escape. For a woman. Unlucky, I believe. If I lost that one, because that, for some reason, was flying in the wrong direction and was unresponsive to the controls. And I knew the battery was low, and I wanted to bring it back. Could bring it back. It was actually going in the wrong direction for some reason. So I don't know why that happened. Anyway, all's well that ends well. Hopefully it's not broken. Doesn't seem to be damaged. Looks all right. The good news is it landed in a soft spot. Landed on long grass, so that's going to make it less likely we're going to have damage. If it landed in tree, it'd be very problematic. I've had that before. And obviously if it landed in water, well then you can kiss it goodnight. Kiss it goodbye, so it's a good result and a close shave.